This is Philadelphia, the home of Rocky and the Liberty Bell. For a little bit of background on the city, Philadelphia was founded on October 27th, 1682. It was the first major industrial city in the US and led the nation in industrial production. The population has always been predominantly white, seeing a large spike in population at the end of the Civil War from 121,000 total population to 556,000. The total population peaked near the end of the Industrial Revolution, seeing the white population start to decline and the black population start to rise. The black population didn't start to rise until 1940, where the population doubled in 20 years. There has also never really been a large Asian or Hispanic population. For a glimpse into the present, for the first time in the city's history, the majority ethnic group is black, with the white population drastically declining after the Industrial Revolution ended. While white neighborhoods continue to dominate in terms of median household income, on the right there's two maps. The one on the top being the overall population spread by race. The blue represents the white population, orange represents the black population, yellow Hispanic, and red Asian. The map on the bottom is the median household income of the total population. Despite the black population now being the majority, they still suffer from the least economic opportunities, with some households having a median household income below $10,000. Also, in recent years, with the decline of the white population, there's been a significant uptick in the Hispanic population. Taking a dive into the economic opportunities of the city, it's clear to see that much of the inner parts of the city have little room for economic growth for both blacks and whites. The outer edges of the city are where there's more significant growth that can be seen. This map shows the household income at age 35 for white children of low-income parents. The map also shows the drastic separation between blacks and whites in the city, with some inner areas not having enough data from white families to be represented. One of the only areas of the city where white people experience less economic growth is in the northern center of the city. There's also a belt of sorts in the very center of the city around many of the museums and attractions that have high economic growth for whites while still being in one of the more central parts of the city. Now, this map shows the same household incomes, but of black children from low-income parents. This map continues to show the racial economic segregation of the city, with many of the outer reaches not having any data from black families, but that had abundant data for white families. The majority of the inner city is populated by black families, who are seen to have low economic growth. This map does open up a discussion of the very real possibility that much of the economic disparity in the city may be heavily reliant on geography more than race, as whites in the inner city didn't end up well off, while blacks in the outer reaches had good opportunity for economic growth. For a quick summary of the city, Philadelphia's population peaked in 1950 at a little over 2 million. After reaching its peak, the city hit a low of 1.5 million, where it has been steadily growing since then. 23% of the population lives below the poverty line, with the median household income of the city being $45,927. Philadelphia's unemployment rate is also far above the national average of 4%, sitting at 7.2%, almost double. And the last time Philadelphia ranked in the top 100 most dangerous cities was in 2020, where it ranked 86th. That's a long way to come from its peak in 2013 at 50.